What is up, rockers? Welcome back here to another Rise of Kingdoms content. My name is Shinchi42. In today's video, we are going to be looking into the top 10 kingdoms in ROK currently here in around fall of 2023. We're going to be looking into the top 10 kingdoms who are represented by the top 300 players. Now, if you guys have any wild guess on what kingdoms will be in this list, comment in the comment section below. I'm going to take a wild guess. 1960 will be in the top 10 list that we're going to be talking about in here. So if you guys have any wild guess, comment in the comment section. Now, consider subscribing to the channel as we still regularly create ROK videos. We do need your help in here, and as well as like onto the video as well. We've been doing this for about 5 years now. It's been a wonderful pleasure for doing this. Thank you guys for always being here and supporting us. So let's go and talk about the top 10 kingdoms. Who do you guys think will be the number one top 10 in here? So we're going to go into this kingdom. The number is 1034. So 1034 kingdom is the number one kingdom by imperium power. So let's go and take a quick look who are the alliances in here. This kingdom's power is right around 29 billion power, 29 billion. So this is the 1V kingdom. All right. So this is right around 15 million power for 1V. So let's take a quick look onto the neighboring alliance that they have in here. Let's see. This is the PLA, which has another 15 million power. I believe these guys are the Indonesian group who I don't remember what server they were from. Is it 1550? Is it 556 or something like that? So I believe these are these are definitely the Indonesian ones in here. They've merged with the 1V. So I think these are the two main alliances in here. And that already, like, just looking at the two alliances in here, it's already around, 30 billion power. I mean, this is 15 billion. And then, of course, right, the 1V, the legendary 1V is 15.2 billion power. So let's take a look into the second kingdom in here, into the top rankings. Who do you guys think will be in the second one in here? Of course, it's going to be the 1365. So let's see. 1365. All right. Now, we've seen these players before when we were watching them on their KVK. This is the JST, the BLN. Now, this kingdom is right about 27 billion power. They are the legendary JST who have won the Ark of Osiris matches. I believe 1V as well. I don't fully follow all the Ark of Osiris, but yeah, you can see Osiris League champions in here. And then let's take a look into, they have a little bit more alliances in here. They got the BLN, we've seen them fight against 1960 before. We got BLN, which is a 13.3 billion power. Not an Ark of Osiris contending though, but of course they are also a very deadly alliance to go against it. And then we also have, let's see, who are these? The JG alliance or the JG? This is 9 billion power. And these guys in here, who are these? OG. And these guys are 13.3. So this kingdom in here, another very, very powerful kingdom, 1365. Now, who do you guys think is the third one? The third one is, again, one of the legendary kingdoms in here. They've always produced a lot of guides for Rise of Kingdoms and also some leaks as well for Rise of Kingdoms. The legendary 1093. Me and Puddle Kicks actually looked into this kingdom. We almost joined 1093, but we decided not to because we didn't want to go into super heavy Imperium kingdoms to where the stress will be intense. But this is the legendary 1093 Trash Pandas. You know what Trash Panda is? They're raccoons. They're raccoons in here. So you can see this is 12.4 billion power. The 93P Alliance. So let's take a look into the neighboring alliances that they have in here as well. We'll just look at whatever is neighboring in the LT. 93T will be 13.5 billion power. And then 93L, the Lions, will be 12.3 billion power. So this 1093 is right around Imperium power of 26.7 billion power. Now let's take a look into the fourth one in here. Who do you guys think the fourth one will be? The fourth one is going to be 2489. I don't know much about 2489. Do you guys know more about 2489? Who are the 2489? I think this is the Arvix team, right? The 89. I think this is the Arvix team. Yeah, I think this is it. All right. I think Baba is here as well. I think Baba is in 89. So you can see some of the Koreans in here. Or did Baba was, yeah, Arvix. I think this is where Baba is as well. But you can see this, what is this called? The 89 CG is about 14.5 billion power. And then let's take a look into the neighboring one in here. The VC, let's see. This is where Fa is as well. And then, is this where Baba is? I don't remember if this is where Baba is. I'm sure Baba is in somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But yeah, you can see Fo is in here, or Fa. And this one is 16 billion power. So Imperium power for this kingdom is 26.3 billion power currently. All right, now we're moving into the fifth kingdom in here. Who do you guys think will be the fifth kingdom in here? It's going to be the 1484. Again, I don't have much knowledge about this kingdom. This is actually, yeah, I have no knowledge in here. So let's see. Who are the 84 teams in here? So this is 84 OF, 14.3 billion power. Koreans. All right. A lot of top kingdoms are governed by Koreans in here. All right. Let's see. 84 OP. Who are these guys? This is 6 billion power. Oh, very low. These guys are, what billion power is this? 14.3 billion power. Let's look at the blue ones in here. These are 11 billion power. HOOM monsters. And then the red guys in here. One team, one, which is 84 OH with 8 billion power. All right, moving on. Let's take a look into the number 6 kingdom. It will be 1846 is our number 6 kingdom in here. So 1846, who are these guys? WIB. Oh, so this is Mokote kingdom. All right. This is how I remember things with their alliance. I don't really kind of associate myself with all the numbers. This is the Watch It Burn Laguna. This is where Moko is as well. Did he migrate out though? Is Moko still here or he left? Man, I don't know. But this is 14.2 billion power. WIB, Watch It Burn. And RIS rising at 10 billion power. Korean, I guess. Korean alliance in here. Or maybe international. I think Laguna is Italian, I think. Or Italian, I think. That's what he is. All right. Break some pasta. Break it in half. 8 billion here for SIN. So the cumulative power in here is 26.1 billion power. So previous one that we looked at was 1484 was 26.2 billion power. All right, let's take a look into the number 7 kingdom in here. It is going to be 1175. All right, 1175. Let's see. This is the Mimi Alliance. All right. So this is cool. I mean, we're seeing some of the familiar names. All right. So this is where Mimi is. All right. Flower of Mimi, 1 billion power player in here. What's her highest ultimate power in here? 1 billion highest power. All right. Let's take a look in her picture. Did she update anything in here? She didn't really update anything in here. Some people say Mimi is a guy. I think it's a girl though. But I don't know. This is 6.7 billion power. All right. And Vavi. Let's take a look at Vavi. 2 billion power. And then SSEM will be 5.9 billion power. So we can see the alliances in here are, getting kind of like not weaker, but the power is getting smaller. This is a 10 billion power baby alliance. So cumulative power here as an Imperium will be 25.7 billion power. And then the next one in here, the number 8, is our legendary 1960 undefeated yet in KVK, I believe, or maybe they've lost already. I don't know. I think they're still undefeated. So 1960, all right. This is where our previous teammates, the Hawks, have moved The 1960 is very, very well known, all right? Governed by this guy, C. Will. We got Leopard in here as well, one of the leaders as well in here. This is at 15.7 billion power. They have a lot in their accolades in here. Osiris League champions as well. Now, let's take a look into the MX, which is where our previous Hawks teams. All right, the Hawks in here, led by Mr. Aboud, and Amadas this is in here as well. I don't know where he is. We got Little Dracania as well. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? And there's a few guys in here that, of course, that we played with, like Robin. All right, so 60 MX is 9.4 billion power. Let's see the other alliances in here. 60 KA, who are these guys? 60 KA is 5 billion power. All right. The cumulative power for this one is 25.6 billion power. All right, number 9. Who do you guys think is number 9? 2605 is going to be our number 9 top 10 alliances in here. The SW. All right, within this SW, this is, I think these are like they newly formed in here. I believe they migrated out of what is this thing called? 1254. I think they had some issue there. This is 17 billion power. This is where Chisgul's kingdom is. We've seen Cortex kind of made a comeback in here as well. So yeah, SW, they left their 1254 group, very powerful as well. A lot of whales. Is that 17 billion power? I think 17 billion power. And then the next alliances that are in here are none. What is this supposed to? None. Oh, okay. None FUX. 8 billion power in here. Now the cumulative power for this one is 25 billion power. Now let's take a look into 1875. This is the last one in here. This is the number 10 power in the current rankings. All right. I think they look familiar in here. All right. Let's see. These 1875, they are 12 billion power. I feel like I've seen them before. I just don't remember. Nobunaga Oda. I think we've gone against them before. I think when I was in 1412. They look quite familiar in here. So this is 12.4 billion power, and they got other alliances in here as well. There's 1, 2, 3 alliances. Let's take a look. This is R/75. They're still thinking about it. They're 11.3 billion power. They'll think harder, okay? Immortals, 8.2 billion power. And then looking into here, which is going to be the Kamikaze at 11.6 billion power. Now the cumulative power for this one is 25 billion power. So there's many powerful kingdoms, but some of those kingdoms we've seen them flop in some of the KVK. Some of them mainly focus on Ark of Osiris. Some of them mainly focus on KVK. But here's the thing. Here's my ultimate question to every single one of you guys that you guys have finished watching entirely our list here for the top 10 kingdoms in 2023. Who do you think is the strongest kingdom by performance so far as what you guys have been seeing in the progress within Rise of Kingdoms? Who is the best in KVK? Who is the best in Ark of Osiris? And who is the best in farming? Please let me know in the comment section. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be curious. I know, though, for a fact that a lot of people will say that 1960 is the best kingdom overall, even though they are not in the top 5 kingdom. They are one of the top and legendary kingdom in Rise of Kingdoms. Do you guys agree or not? Anyway, don't forget to hit like. And if you are in one of these kingdoms, let me know in the comment section. Which kingdom do you represent?